Okay, today is May 15th, 2025. It's 3:25 a.m. in the morning. Had this Chrysler sitting out in front of my truck for well, this is the third time he's come. I've been up for the last half an hour or so. And this is the third time he's come back. You just sit there with the highlights on. Just sit there. Last time he was there for like a good 10 or 15 minutes. Just sitting there. Right there. Right in front of me. No one's gotten in, no one's gotten out. Just sat there with his front headlights on. I don't know if he's waiting for someone, if he's waiting for me. I don't know. But I think I'll just go ahead and keep recording as much as I can. Alright everybody, it is now 8:55 p.m. Later on the same day, I'm going to go ahead and record some of the narration, kind of tell you about what's going on in this video. Because, well, this is the only video I actually recorded for the day. It was a very, very busy day for me. So I wasn't able to get any other video done. But here he goes. Like you see, this morning I probably woke up around 2:30, 3 o'clock. And once I wake up, I have a hard time falling back asleep, especially when I know I'm going to stops I have never been to before. So I start getting a little bit nervous about going to new places when doing that. So, and as you can see, I started recording on this, like I said at the very beginning of the video, when I recorded that narration as I was recording the video. By the time I started recording that video, then the car had been there for about 15-20 minutes. I had no idea if he was waiting for like a drug deal or something like that. I have no idea. But he was there for a while, then he drove off. I was like, huh, that was really weird. And then a little while later, I was watching a couple of YouTube videos, and I saw that he pulled back up again. So I was like, what the heck? And then he was there for maybe like 5-10 minutes tops, and drove off again. And by the third time, I was like, okay, this is getting kind of weird, because his lights were basically facing right into my windshield. I was parked here because that Dollar Tree you see on the screen, that was my first stop, but that was not until about 5 a.m. So I had about an hour and a half left. And this is the point that's the point. The third trip around is when I started recording him. Like, is my life in danger? Is something going to go down that I don't know about? What's going on here? And then I also looked out my truck cab window, see it, because I was able to see through my window the back of the trailer. I looked back to see if there's anybody back in there or trying to back in there, but I didn't see anybody back there at all. This video might actually look like it's all the same video, but it was actually a combination of a bunch of different videos. But I asked like 10 or 15 minute long clips where the guy was just sitting there. Those are clips I actually trimmed up, so you might not be able to notice the difference in some of the clips. But later on in the video, you'll see what some of that had gone on. But anyways, I wanted to trim down a lot of the video, because I think originally when I had put it all together, all the clips together into this video that you're watching now, it was originally about 45 minutes in time. And it was just, I felt like it was way too long. But I was actually able to go ahead and trim it down to about 15 minutes. And I was able to, throughout the video, I'll be adding in various narrations, just to kind of talk about what was going on, at least what was going on in my mind at that time, at the moment, at that point in the video. So let's go ahead and get started. Again, I was sitting here, I was like, what is going on? Like, I was seriously I could not figure out, like, I can't see into the guy's car. So I had no idea if he was looking into my truck. I had no idea if he was looking out for somebody. I had no idea if he was trying to look for cops or if there's a drug deal going on. I had no idea if he was waiting for someone else to, do a drug deal. So I was like, what's going on? And I also had no idea if he was going to do any physical harm to me. So that's why I had my camera out, just in case. I have a knife with me to protect myself. But I wanted to have my camera out just in case. So I had it propped up on my tripod on my dashboard. And I'm just kind of sitting in my back or on my bed, so that way it's more difficult for the guy in the car to see where I was at. I mean, he might have still been able to see me. I have no idea, because his lights were pretty much facing right in to my truck, so he might have been able to see me. I have no idea, though. I couldn't tell. So finally, after about 15 minutes, I kid you no joke, I had to trim that. That was like one of the video clips I had to trim down. But seriously, after about 15 minutes, coming up here, you finally see him. No one comes up to his car. He finally starts driving off. And you can see out to the far right of the screen, where that's, can't remember what that was, but there's a Walmart just on the other side of that building. But I saw that he drove behind that building. And the only way out is to come out on the opposite side of the building. But as you can see, I kid you not, I am not reusing any footage at all. I did not get him. Like, I was laying down in my bed. Once he drove off, I turned my camera off. And he was driving behind the building. I was just sitting there on my phone for a few minutes. Not even like 2 minutes. I looked up again. And I see that he's parked there again. So I went ahead and I hit record again, just to see if anything happens at all, because again, I'm still nervous. I mean, I'm all alone. What if he's waiting for someone to bombard the truck, take it over, and steal whatever product I have in my trailer? So I sped up the next couple minutes. You won't be able to really tell much because, well, it's sitting still. But again, what the heck was he trying to do? Again, I'm nervous. I don't know what to do. I had my phone ready, obviously, just in case I needed to call the cops, just in case something happened. But I also kept looking at my front window, my side windows, just to see what was going on. Right about now, we actually just go ahead and see that he just drives off to my right, to his left, just right now, coming up here in a second, actually, right there. And this is about when I picked up my camera just to see what he's trying to do, because the way to get out of the parking lot is behind me. But as you can see here, coming up in just a second, I pick up my camera, and you see his lights right there going behind the building. There's the Walmart off in the distance, and then I forget what the business is with that red neon. He goes behind the building, and I'll take the subtitles off here in just a second, but you can see his lights on the opposite side of the complex. To my left, you can kind of see his little headlights there. So I'm wondering if he's actually trying to figure out if he's really trying to meet. I'm trying to figure out if he's trying to meet someone else, and he was looking at my truck. And maybe he realized that maybe I was the wrong person, so he maybe went to the other side of the building to look for someone he was actually looking for. But lo and behold, he comes back. So I see that he's actually starting to drive slowly back in my direction. So I set my GoPro up on my dashboard again just to kind of film him coming up. And he does this strange thing where he comes up and he stops right in front of the Great Clips, the Dollar Tree in that area, and he stops like he's doing his little loop-de-loop right there. You see that? He does that, and then he tries back around, and he kind of parks in front of the Great Clips or the Dollar Tree. And at this point, I have no idea if he even knows that I'm actually even filming him, because I turned the outward-facing camera on my GoPro off, so that way he can't see the light or anything like that. And then he pulls forward just a little bit again, and he parks right in front of my truck again, and just sits there for another half an hour. But it was just a weird experience. Luckily, nothing happened, and I did not see anything happen at all, because about 10 minutes after this point, I had to clock in and get ready for work, and I just drove right in front of me. I didn't see him again. I didn't see anything else happen. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you enjoyed today's story about whatever happened. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out the links down below, and I'll see you again on YouTube. Hopefully, we'll have a better. I know tomorrow's gonna be a drive day, so I might not get a lot of video, but we'll see, because I have to drive another 3 to 4 hours back down to Ridgefield, and then the rest of my drive time, I have no idea how far I'm going to be going out. I'm trying to go for Baker City again, but we will see. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you tomorrow in tomorrow's video. Bye, guys.
Hey everybody watching has to subscribe. Subscribing is cool. Thanks.